Hi there, my name is Patrick, and today I'm going to show you how the automated AI automation developer works for you in your system. We have here an SAP system where we're going to show a process to the assistant in a second, and on the left side an input data sample that we use for the process. This could be any kind of data from an email, from a different system, from a web page, doesn't really matter. In the middle, we see the automated assistant where you now have two options to create your own automation. Either you chat with the AI developer or you start a recording and show the AI developer the process. Let's do the voice recording and let the AI assistant see how the process is done. Please start by clicking Maintain PRIs. Once the page is loaded, please extract the material name from this element and then fill the material name into this field. After that, you select yes in this drop. Then click on Go. Mark the first material in this packaging box here. Then click Edit. And wait for it to load. Then you need the amount for this date in the sound here. Then you also need the amount for this field. And then please find the relevant column in the table and enter the amount. Entering this the addition to the current value plus the value that's derived. Month is given in the format. So for example, for May it would be M05.204 or for September it would be M09.2024. So if you want September, put it into M09.2024 and add the value. That's all you need to do. And now I stop the recording and hand in my automation. The system now displays all the information in the chat window and starts to think about potential questions that might be relevant for the process. In this case, there will be a question on the SAP system, for example. There's predefined answers that I can choose from. In this case, I want to have number 2, so stop the automation and notify me to check the material name, so number 2. Now the system comes up with the second question. For example, what should happen after the amount is updated? In this case, we do nothing. And the third question is about the column, and here we say that the column is always available. Now that all information is collected, the system plays back a requirements document for me to review all the details, and if I'm happy, I just reply by yes. If I'm not happy, I can also interfere by just saying no and add some more context to the process. In this case, everything is fine, so we enter yes. And now the system starts to build the first automation version, which can take a few minutes until everything is coded. While the system is doing that, we can do whatever we like and start working on other things in the background. In this case, the automation is already done. After a short while, the Smart button appears in our SAP UI. As you see here, it's version 3 for us to test. So let's move the window a little bit so we can see everything that's happening. And with the click of the button, we start the verification process. After the click, the automation assistant is executing the automation for you, and we'll see that it's actually stopping right before the last step, which is entering the amount. After a short while, the system is recognizing that something is wrong and goes into fixing mode. There's nothing for you to do, the system is doing everything on its own. And after a short while, the system now will redeploy a new version for you to test, which in our case will be version 4. So you never have to worry about fixing or maintaining automations. Now we see that version 4 is deployed into our SAP UI, and we do the same as before. With a click of the button, we run the execution of the process, and in this case hope that in September we see the right amount added to the table. And here we go, it's correct. And now we also get a green success message in our pop-up and also in the window, making sure that everything is working as we wanted. The automation is now ready to be used by the full team for the execution of the daily task. This is how easy it is to build automations with our AI automation developer, Ada.